Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change the entire NFL landscape as we know it. A story so explosive, so catastrophic in its potential, that it could rewrite history within the next few days. Right now, deep inside the secretive corridors of the Baltimore Ravens front office, an unease is spreading like wildfire. Phones are ringing off the hook. Confidential meetings are happening behind closed doors, and whispers of a blockbuster move are echoing through the shadows of Baltimore's underworld of NFL power brokers. I've just confirmed something that will blow your mind. A true superstar, an elite talent, possibly one of the most electrifying young wide receivers in the league. And he's about to become a Ravens, but the question is how and why. My sources, tight-lipped and embedded in the inner sanctum of the NFL's most guarded secrets, just delivered the news I've been waiting for, a shockwave that could shake the foundation of everything we thought we knew about the 2026 offseason. This isn't just a rumor. It's a whisper of a seismic shift, a move so ambitious, so audacious that only a handful of insiders had even contemplated its existence. And I promise you, the truth behind it is even bigger than you imagine. But I can't say his name yet. Not quite. Not until I lay out the full picture. Let me take you inside this clandestine battle, where GMs are making deals that could last decades, where front offices are working overnight, forging alliances and breaking rivalries, all in pursuit of this one player. Let's just say the Ravens are no longer just rebuilding. They're redefining what it means to dominate in the modern NFL. And soon, very soon, you'll understand why this move is going to change everything. But for now, hold tight, because what I'm about to unveil could bring this entire league down to its knees. The next 48 hours will be crucial. The future of the Ravens, the NFL, and an undisclosed superstar's career all hinges on what's happening behind closed doors right now. Now, before I spill the full secret, I need you to do something crucial. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and activate the notification bell. Why? Because when I reveal the player's name, and trust me, the truth is more shocking than you can imagine, you do not want to miss a single second of what's coming. This is only for the truly elite insiders, the true fans who understand that in the NFL, a single move can change history. And right now, the entire league is holding its breath, waiting to see if Baltimore's next move will cement their place as the ultimate dynasty of the next decade. Are you one of us? Or just a casual fan dreaming of what could be? Because what I'm about to tell you is not just news, it's the story that will dominate every headline, every sports debate, every social media post in the coming days. And it all begins with a search for a missing piece, a player who can elevate this franchise from good to legendary. But let's step back for just a moment. Picture the Ravens, a team known for their relentless defense, their innovative schemes, and a quarterback who's been struggling with injuries and inconsistency. They've been searching, digging deep into their bag of tricks, trying to figure out what's missing. They need that spark, the player who can turn the tide, who can be the difference maker in close games, whose presence alone can terrify defenses across the league. For months, the whispers have been growing, secret meetings with agents, encrypted calls with other teams, GMs, clandestine visits to private jets parked in remote airports. The Ravens have been scouting, negotiating, plotting, and what's truly mind-blowing, they've identified the one piece that could unlock their playoff future, and I have the insider confirmation that they're willing to push all in to get him. And now, the clock is ticking. We are on the verge of witnessing a historic shift, a move that could set off a chain reaction across the entire NFL. Do you feel that? That's the tension in the air. That's the sound of history being written. Now let's take a step back and analyze where Baltimore stands, what they desperately need, and how this mysterious player fits into their grand scheme. The Ravens, a franchise with a proud history of defense and adaptability, have been stuck in a limbo since their Super Bowl run in 2012. Since then, they've oscillated between mediocre seasons and flashes of brilliance, but the core issue has always been trying to find that offensive spark. Lamar Jackson, the franchise's brightest star, has shown flashes of MVP-level brilliance, but injuries, coaching changes, and inconsistent weaponry have hampered his true potential. The receiving core, a patchwork of promising young talent and veterans past their prime, They've tried everything from drafting promising prospects to making splash signings, but nothing has clicked quite like they envisioned. And what about their needs? They require a game-changing playmaker, someone with the explosiveness to turn a game on a dime, a route runner with technical mastery, a receiver who can create separation against the league's top corners. You see, the Ravens have been exploring options for months, making secret inquiries about top-tier free agents, trying to engineer trades that could change their offensive identity forever. Behind closed doors, they've held clandestine meetings in sunny resorts and quiet hotels, where Plan A was falling apart and Plan B was emerging. The whispers tell us that Baltimore's front office has been working on a deal so bold, so unprecedented, that it could shake the foundation of the NFL. They've been monitoring the college draft market, the free agency chaos, and the trade rumors swirling around the league, all leading to one inevitable conclusion. And then they found HIM. Now here comes the moment we've all been waiting for, the truth that's been cloaked in secrecy for weeks. Are you ready? Because this is the big reveal. I'm talking about Josh Downs. Yes, the same Josh Downs who is currently lighting up the NFL with his electrifying skills on the Indianapolis Colts. But this isn't just a rumor. It's a full-blown, confirmed plan, a deal so ambitious that it could redefine NFL trades for years to come. And believe me when I say this move isn't just about acquiring a talented receiver. It's about the future of the Ravens, their championship aspirations, and the legacy they're trying to build in this post-Harbaugh era. Now, let's get into all the details about Josh Downs, because understanding what he brings to the table is crucial to grasping why this move is so monumental. At just 24 years old, Downs has already established himself as a dynamic, game-changing weapon. Born in Suwanee, Georgia, and a former star at the University of North Carolina, he's a prototypical slot receiver with explosive speed, precise route running, and uncanny ability to create separation even against tight coverage. Standing 510 and weighing around 175 pounds, Downs may not be the biggest receiver on the field, but his style of play is all about speed, agility, and precision, those rapid, sharp cuts that leave defenders grasping at thin air. His college career was nothing short of historic, setting UNC records for single-season receptions and yards, finishing with over 2,400 yards and 202 total receptions in his sophomore year alone, ranking him among the best in college history. And his NFL stats. In his rookie year in 2023, he immediately made an impact, tallying 68 catches for 771 yards and 2 touchdowns, quickly earning a reputation as a reliable target in clutch moments. In 2024, his role only expanded, delivering over 70 receptions for 803 yards and 5 touchdowns. And this season, despite some injury setbacks, he's been hyper-targeted by the Colts, third in overall targets, and finishing with over 58 catches, 566 yards, and 4 touchdowns. His style. A master of the slot, running himself open with subtle movements, sharp cuts, and an incredible ability to track the ball. His after-the-catch skills? Elite. He turns even the smallest openings into big gains, and his quick acceleration leaves defenders in the dust. Why is he perfect for Baltimore? Because the Ravens need a receiver who can thrive in their new offensive scheme, blending speed with route mastery, someone who can be Lamar Jackson's go-to on third down, and a threat that defenses simply cannot match. Market-wise, Downs is still on his rookie contract, but his high PFF grade and consistent production mean a massive extension is imminent, and Baltimore's front office is prepared to pay big to get him. This isn't just a quick trade, it's an investment in the future. But the story doesn't end there. Behind the scenes, the drama is thicker. I've heard from NFL insiders that the interest in Downs is mutual. From the moment Baltimore showed serious interest, whispers of negotiations have gone through the league's back channels. The Ravens' GM, Eric DeCosta, a genius in shadowy deals, has been orchestrating this entire operation, leveraging connections from his days with the Ravens and in the league's boardrooms. Sources close to the negotiations confirm that rival teams, notably the Cowboys and Chiefs, have been trying to block this deal, offering massive packages of draft picks and players to sway the Colts' front office. But Baltimore's offer. It's said to be off the charts, including multiple first-round picks, a future star defender, and a sizable cash component that makes this deal one of the most expensive in NFL history. And the reaction in Baltimore, it's nothing short of euphoric. The owner, Steve Biciotti, reportedly told his inner circle, "This is the kind of move that puts us in a different stratosphere." The coaching staff. They're already envisioning how Downs will change the dynamic of the offense, a receiver who can stretch the field, create mismatches, and make defenses pay across all levels. And the players. Behind closed doors, they're already talking about Bills-like playoff runs, about how this move signals the end of mediocrity and the beginning of a new dynasty. The locker room. They're on the edge of their seats, knowing that this could be the move that elevates the Ravens from perennial contenders to NFL champions. Now, let's analyze the finances. Downs, on his rookie deal, is valued at around $4.5 million annually, a steal for what he can bring to the franchise. But with a new contract on the horizon, it's expected that Baltimore will offer him upwards of $20 million per season in a sizable extension, making him one of the top-paid slot receivers in the league. This move will have huge salary cap implications, but the Ravens are confident that with restructuring and smart cap management, they can afford it. Why is this the perfect fit schematically? Downs would be inserted into an offense that already has Lamar Jackson, a dual-threat quarterback whose running ability and arm strength can unlock Downs' full potential. They'd pair him with a solid tight end, creating mismatches with defenses and elevate the entire unit. Defenses will have to pick their poison, whether to double-team Downs or take their chances with Jackson's rushing ability. Next season, projections suggest that Downs could top 80 receptions, pushing past 900 yards with an increased role and doubling his TD total. His addition would be reminiscent of the Julian Edelman-Gronk days, but on steroids, because Downs' game is more explosive in many ways. And NFL history shows us that blockbuster trades like this, acquiring a young, proven star, have changed franchises forever. Think of the Rams, swap for Brandon Cooks, or the Vikings acquiring Stephon Diggs, game changers whose move propelled those teams to Super Bowls. Now, as I wrap up, I want you to absorb what this truly means. We're talking about a franchise in the midst of seismic change, an organization intent on reclaiming its throne. This move will define the next decade of Ravens football. The league is watching. Other teams are scrambling to respond, and the clock is ticking. This isn't just a rumor. It's an impending reality, a ticking time bomb about to explode. In the next 48 hours, everything could shift: the NFL's power balance, the careers of players, and the future of the Ravens themselves. So what's next? Do you think they'll pull the trigger? Can this move truly change the Ravens from contenders to outright champions? Or will the league find a way to block it? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain: this story will dominate the headlines, and you are the first to hear the truth. Make sure you're subscribed, because the moment this trade happens or gets shot down, I'll be here, breaking it faster than any other insider. Remember, in the NFL, history is made in moments like these. And right now, the Ravens are on the brink of making their most unforgettable move yet. Stay tuned, stay sharp, because what I've just told you is only the beginning. The real story is about to unfold, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. This is the insider's last word, because in the NFL, the next big move could be the one that makes you a champion of knowledge. Stay with me, because the greatest story in football is just getting started.